Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, back with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna take a look at what I think, well, what I believe is the best 808 plugin on the market. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Slim, didn't you say that a couple years ago about the best 808 plugin? Yes, they're back once again. FAW has done it again. They have taken the Sublab, one of my favorite 808 plugins out there, and they just made it better. Gave it a little bit more weight, made it a little more beefy, you know, got it on some roids. Now we have Sublab XL, and today we're gonna take a look at it. So if you could, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Y'all know we're trying to get it in, help your boy out. So with that being said, like I said, today we're gonna take a look at the Sublab XL plugin. This is a very dope plugin. It is the upgraded version of Sublab, and they did some new stuff to it, add some new features, new oscillators, new effects. Take a look at it, show you what I think about it, sound stuff. It's just amazing plugin once again. I think it's I think it's well worth your money, especially if you are a modern producer who makes a lot of 808s or bass heavy music. This is the plugin. Now I will say this, I am going to be working with FAW to get you guys one free copy, maybe more copies. Just depending. If you want to get a copy of Sublab XL, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys will do with it. Do you own it? Do you like the old Sublab? Just leave a nice comment, and I will be selecting one random person to get a free copy of Sublab XL. You know, we might even do a couple more copies. Just depends on how many copies they send me. But yeah, me and Sublab or FAW are gonna get a giveaway going. So guys, be on the lookout for that. Leave a comment, and I'll be picking one random person to get a copy. So let's go ahead and jump inside FL Studio, take a look at Sublab XL, and let's talk about it. Let's go. All right, so here we are inside of FL Studio, and we're going to take a look at Sublab XL. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up Sublab XL so you guys can see what it looks like. Now, I know what you're thinking. It looks similar to the original Sublab, but they did add in a bunch of new features and a bunch of new effects, stuff like that, to make it a lot more better. Just make it a better play. Like, the thing I like about what FAW has done with Sublab is the fact that they took what was good with the original and they just enhanced it, kept what was good, and made some new improvements and made it better. So, I mean, that's it. Plugin companies, if you want to make a good plugin or make it better iteration, keep what was good with the first one and, you know, make the next one better. Don't be trying to switch it all up and go crazy. Do that. I mean, come on, that's for anything really. But anyway, here we are. So here is Sublab, and I say I'm not gonna go over everything because if you watch my original Sublab video, a lot of stuff is similar. I'm gonna just take a look at a bunch of the newer features. That way you guys can be up to speed with. So let me just go ahead and play that 808 that I have made with Sublab. So this was 808 got grinder. I just made it. I might make an 808 pack. If you guys want an 808 pack, thumb up the video and leave it in the comments below, and I might make an 808 pack for you guys and just drop it free. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, here you go. But here it is right here. So let me just play it. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. It's not, you know, nothing special. It's just a nice gritty sounding 808. Has some samples, some synthesizers, good stuff. So like I said, so the good thing, so let's go through every little thing in Sublab XL. So first off, the sound section, same as the other one. You got this, you get to select your different shapes to actually synthesize your 808s. You have a sine, of course, triangle, square, and saw. And that saw sounds pretty good. I might change the saw. And then they actually added in a super saw. So now you can get, this will help you make really good Reese basses and more like bass, like, you know, that type of 808s or whatever, like them Reese basses like that. So, you know, and the good thing I like about this is that it has options where you can actually detune it, mix it, change the wave shape and the layout, and pretty much, you know, mess around with it, make it sound a little better. So just for example, like I said, that's gonna be really good for making more Reese bass type of stuff, which I do like that because Reese bass is starting to make a big comeback once again, and you know, it's just easy to make them inside here. You also have the sample section where you can actually add in samples. They do have a ton of samples that you can use and start off with, and of course you can add in your own samples to layer with the synthesizer, which I do like that. And another thing is you can actually take existing 808s, throw it inside of Sublab and process it with Sublab if you want to, which is really dope. So you can actually sound design your 808s that you already use and make them a lot better. So I do like that feature inside of here. So that's just something to look at. And then you have the X sub, which is adding sub harmonics to your to your sounds, but it only does it when it's on like C1 through 2 and C0. That's when it actually adds those super sub harmonic frequencies. So if you're not playing the notes down that low, you won't really get a benefit from here. But just keep that in mind when you're sound designing your stuff, that if you want to sample with the sub, then you need to play them super low notes. Then you have the modulation section, which you have just to stand stuff, your volume, pitch, and filter. Basically, just how to shape your sound for like the volume of it, how it comes in. You know, the shape of it, the pitch, of course, change the pitch of this 808. Uh-oh. I'm tripping. And I'm gonna show you some cool, there's some cool stuff you can do with that. You got your filter, of course, you can mess with the filter and the filter shape. Now they added in an LFO, so you can actually what I just did with that pitch modulation, you can actually, you know, do that automatically. Now you just go to choose destination, and it should have it. Let's see, I want to do the you can't. Well, that is something they need to add in here. They need to add it to where you can actually modulate like the volume and pitch. I just noticed that. Oh, you can't do that. That's sad. I thought you could. Well, oh well. I mean, I think that's something they can do with an update. Yeah, so definitely, I would definitely add it to where you can actually modulate. Yeah, you can actually modulate with the volume, pitch. If you can actually modulate these parts to do stuff, that'd be dope. But you know, maybe there's something to add to it. But let's say you can modulate stuff such as the tune, the X mod, the cutoff, effects, of course, as well. So you can do some modulation. That's something that, you know, a lot of people asked about. And it's in here now. The glide is now its own section. So now you can mess with your glides, your 808 glides and all that. You know, or you can do like in most people, you can render it out and do it that way, you know, the FL Studio way. Then you have your filter section, which you have 3 different type of filters: low pass, band pass, high pass, self-explanatory there. God dang, get your mouth, get a stem. God damn. Anyway, and then you can decide how much of the filter you want to send to it, either the synth engine or, like I said, the sample as well. Same thing. Then you got your mixer, and then you got a tone shaping knob, which is basically a EQ, so you can shape the sound so as it's playing. So just some tone shaping right there, and nothing special there. And then you have all these effects, and basically some of these effects are the same. There are a few new. I think the tape is new, and I think Crusher is new. That's basically the bit crusher. So tape and bit crusher are new. I think they had wave shaping. Nokia had compression, distortion. Wave shaping might be new. I have to look at the original, but distortion, you have new algorithms of distortion. You have, you know, dark drive, grungy drive, overdrive, tube A and B, and orange, which I think orange is like a guitar amp. Oh, you got different, you know, shape and stuff like that. Once again, decide how much you want of it. The tape feature, so now you can do like some tape 808, so you can do like some wobble to it, add some hiss, add some drive to it, and now you got this kind of old school broken tape sounding 808. And then, you know, of course, control the frequency. So maybe I want to do just the high end. Man, you can do some pretty crazy stuff with, yeah, you can do some wild stuff with this new stuff. And then, of course, you know, wave shaping, just, you know, instant right there, which is pretty dope. Now, the new feature that added as well is macros now. So they actually have a macro place where actual macro tab on the side. So it's a Synth Engine, then macros, and it looks kind of like arcade, which I like that. Got a cool little kind of GUI, and you can actually set up macros by dragging and dropping the A and B right here to different parameters. And you can also see what you actually got going on, you know, plus and minus or both ways. And you can get like some macros just by turning this. So it's good for automation or good for making 808s to send to somebody, and they can tweak it very simple or make a different part for different sections. So So just for a two little sliders, I was able to pretty much create a new 808 on the spot. So just give you more opportunities and more possibilities with this plugin. So like I said, Sublab XL is my favorite 808 plugin now. I mean, yes, the original was my favorite, but this just made it even better. The fact is that they updated what it had was already good with the original Sublab, added new features, added new effects, made it a little bit more easier to navigate and go through. Also improved the navigation with the preset browser and everything like that to create your own and stuff like that. It's just really dope. And also don't forget, if you hit the sample button and you hit a note, it will actually sample it out, and then you can drag it into a DAW or put it into a pack or send it to somebody, and they will have that custom 808. You can make some 808s, send them out, do that. Sound design wise, it's really dope. And I think if you do anything with bass or 808s or anything like that, a low end, this is the plugin you need. Right now I think they have like if you already bought the original, you get like a discount for upgrade, and I think it's on sale right now as well. But like I said, I am going to be giving away a copy of Sublab XL. Just make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumb up, all the good stuff, and you could win a free copy of Sublab XL. So with that being said, y'all know who it is, your boy Slim, aka MrdifferentTV. Have you been looking at this plugin? Do you own the original? Do you get this one, or do you want that free copy? Leave it in the description below. And with that being said, y'all know who it is, your favorite producer with the dreads, not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. You know what? I'm just gonna catch you guys next time because I'm about to go make some 808s, and you know, I might make a pack. Let me know if you want that. I'm out.